Greetings, my sea bunnies, and welcome to this new Milgram video. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing super duper good. Today we're not going to react to any MV or any voice drama. Instead, what are we going to do today is react to what is called the first trial interrogation questions and to the timelines. It is something that you asked me to do to gain a better understanding of our prisoners, to learn new little things about them. So of course I am here to react to all of that. Maybe we are going to have new hints about their potential murder, I don't know, or like just to have like more information on our character. That's also like very good for me. I'll take everything. So welcome, take a sit, and let us go through first the interrogation questions, and then we are going to go on the wiki page. I guess this is where you have all the timelines, and let's discuss, maybe draw some new theory, some new character trait. I'm excited. So we are still on AC account, who like uploaded this video with all of the interrogation questions. Thank you so much, AC. The channel is in the description. As always, credit for you. Thank you for the translation, the edit and everything. Thank you everyone who take part to this. So, shortly after the release of each prisoner's song and voice drama, fans got to ask the characters questions through the Milgram portal app. A number of them were chosen and answered by the characters on Twitter. They contain extra information about the prisoners. Each pair, with the exception of Mikoto and Kotoko, answered the same question. Alright, so we have pair. This I guess it's because like they are linked, or like they have a common point. Like let me try to find the common point between the pair. If we take Haruka and Yuno, I guess their common point, or like the common theme that gather them, would be something linked to like family, like motherhood, childhood, with Haruka having like bad relationship with her mother, and Yuno being a mother without child, if we understand correctly. No spoiler for trial 2. I guess this is so something to do about like motherhood, maybe like familial love, like children. Okay. Then we have Futa and Mu. Their common point being, I mean, like they are a bit mirror. Okay, it's more like they work more on like mirror than actually a group, because this will be like the bullier and the bullied. Oh, the interaction must be cool, but I think the interaction is more like in the timeline. Here we will answer questions, but I really want to see how both of them are interacting, if we can see it in the future. Then we have Shido and Mahiru. And here I guess I failed to see their... Oh, maybe no, they are really like... It's something like linked with love, and like their love for their potential lover, because I guess it's like the two, like Shido had a dead lover he's trying to resurrect, from what I understand, and Mahiru had a lover she killed, potentially? Okay. Love story, tragic love story. Then 7 and 8, it's Kazuya and Amane. I mean, it's like the oldest and the youngest, and like they are... Like it's an interesting pair, especially like when we did the Amane video. Like, it was funny to see how like relationship toward her age, like compared to Kazui's relationship toward his own age. So it's funny. And then, so yeah, the last pair, so Mikoto and Kodoko didn't answer the same question, but were they supposed to answer the same and we just had like, they just have like problem with the release? I don't know. Like, what would be the common point between Mikoto and Kodoko? Like violence? But like Kodoko will be like straightforward violence and Mikoto would be, or like protection. Kodoko is protecting the weak from violence and Mikoto is protecting like himself from violence. Maybe, we'll see. Maybe it will be cleared or maybe never, but this is how I see it. Alright, translation about Milgram fan cult. Oh, there is a cult. There is a Milgram fan cult. Oh! Oh, really? How funny. I'm a psychic sometime. You can find out them on the Milgram wiki or on their Twitter. Thank you, thank you! Kudos to you. Please thank them for their hard work if you get the chance. I get the chance, I will personally thank you, but I'll thank you here like in front of everyone. If you want me to write, I don't have Twitter, but I will personally thank you if I get the chance to ever do that. So, 30 questions. Okay, between Yuno and Haruka. Question 1. If you could have one wish come true. I want to be loved. Oh, I guess, okay, I guess with this interrogation question, maybe I will get to understand why Haruka came up so many times in the quiz I took last week. Maybe my question will finally be answered. When was your first love? I don't know. It's alright. Maybe, yeah, maybe he was never loved and he never loved. It's like the concept of love is pretty foreign for him. I would understand. What's the difference between like and love? Aren't they both good feelings? Yeah, funny, like Haruka just doesn't know what love is. My poor boy! I still don't know what he did, I still have no idea about what he did. But it just pains me to see him like that. Do you think God exists? I think so. Yeah, he's pretty unsure about everything, but I mean, he's stuck somewhere in the past. What kind of person is your father? I disappointed him. Oh yeah, talking about why when I will understand, how I will understand that I relate to Haruka. Now I finally understand why he came up that many times in my quizzes. Yeah. Yeah. You disappointed him? Okay, I understand, Haruka. I understand you haunting me on all of my quizzes. I got you. Don't worry, it happens. What's your ideal date? I don't know. Okay, Haruka, you got this. Don't worry, sweetie. You don't know many things, but maybe you never ask yourself this question because you never get the chance to ask yourself this question. So it's normal if you don't have an answer. Maybe one day, when you will heal, we hope you will have the answer. Who's in your family? My father and mother and me. Ah, so he's an only child. Ah, so that would... I remember I had a theory about him killing a sister. Or like killing his newborn sister, killing his twin. I remember I had a theory in that went in that sense. But if there are only 3, then this theory just crumbled. Oh no! I should erase now this theory from my notebook. Unless Unless he killed the sister and he doesn't see her anymore in their family and he just considered him and not the sister. Or maybe there never was anything about a sister, but now, okay. I got it. It would be interesting to see like answer, but one thing at a time, please. Have you ever had a pet? I don't have one. Me too, Haruka, I never had a pet. Like my mom always lived with cats, my father always lived with dogs. And now now they don't want to live with pet anymore because they lived all of their life with pets. But me, I'm like, I want to have a cat or I want to have something. But like when I have my own apartment, I will have many pets that I will give love to. So that's something that like you don't have like a little like confidant, like someone you can talk to. I mean, you have plushies. I hope you have plushies. What do you think about your family? I love them. That like you love your family, but like you disappoint your father, but you still love him. Yeah, you can't bring yourself to hate your family. Yay, Haruka! Now I understand. Now my now my brain understands. Is it like a tiny bitty twisted toxic relationship between parents and children? I got you, Haruka. I'm happy to now have all of my question cleared about you. I understand now. Can you speak anything other than Japanese? That's impossible. No, that's not impossible. It's because, were you like, how old is Haruka? 60? No, 18, 16? I don't remember. 18 maybe. Oh, well, I don't remember. I don't have my notebook with me right now. I left my notebook in my home country, so I needed to start a new one, but... Oh wait, no, maybe I took pictures. Yeah, I have my community post when I put my picture of my Haruka notes. So technically I can find back what I wrote about him. Yes, here. Ah, he's 17. He's 17, I think. Okay. 17, maybe he was like homeschooled or like he didn't got access to school. So, or like maybe like everyone told him like his English was bad or like it's impossible for him to be intelligent even if he tried, so he refuses himself to learn another language. But it's not impossible. I just think like you're lying to yourself. You were gaslighted to think that. But okay. Are there things you can't buy with money? I think there is. Yeah, with Haruka it's always like, I don't know, maybe, I think. Like there is no really like definite answers. Except for like the family parts. Like the family parts were like pretty clear. Like it was pretty clear that like I disappoint my father and I love my family. Like these are like the only statement like he says like without saying I think I disappoint my father. It's like no, I know I disappoint him. He told me that like too many times already. Like oh, I love them. I need to love them. It's family. How can you not love them? Of course I love them. It's interesting. I like that. Do you have a hobby? I like talking with the prisoners. Baby, don't you have like another hobby? Like before coming to Milgram? Don't you have like something for yourself? I don't know. Okay. Like, did you discover that you have hobbies only until you came to Milgram and met other people? That's a bit sad. I'm sad for him. Favorite animal? I don't like animals. Oh, okay. So you don't have pets, You love your family and you don't like animals. Now the question is, why don't you like animals? Were you jealous of an animal and did you try to kill these animals? Because I remember in the MV there was like this dog. I mean like 3 different types of dogs in one dog. That I remember. I remember that were like with the bloody dog, maybe like he tried to like stone a dog, like stab a dog. But was it really a dog? Like, is he like projecting the image of a dog on a dog? I don't know. Or do the parents liked the like dogs better than him? And when he say I don't have pets, is he again like being in denial or like refusing the fact that he had a dog that was like better loved than him? I don't know. You're a tricky one. What's an event that sticks in your memory? Fireworks. Stop, Haruka! Well, if you don't know me, I love fireworks. I have a deep burning passion for fireworks. Who are you, Haruka? No, this is becoming awfully horrifying for me. Stop answering the question, Haruka. You are scaring me. Who are you? Why do you like fireworks and have like a bad relationship with your family? Is that like mandatory? When you don't go well with your parents, with your father, do you automatically like fireworks? I don't know. But I love fireworks. I have like thousands of pictures of fireworks from like all the places I have been. I have videos of fireworks. I love fireworks. It's so beautiful. Why do you like them, Haruka? What do you not like? Little kids and animals. Okay. Yes. Can we ask him why? Why he doesn't like them? Little kids? I remember he said something like in his voice drama, that he doesn't do well with kids that are around Amane's age, and that's why he doesn't talk that much with Amane. It's like 12-year-old kid. And animals. Okay, there's something with animals. But at the same time, yeah, I mean, it is a murder if you murder animals. You will technically be like considered a killer or murder, but like compared to our other prisoner, because I always assumed that you're obviously you're here because you killed a human being. Or like, is he tricking his brain to thinking that he killed a dog and not an animal, not a little kid? It still doesn't help me, Haruka. But thank you for clearing this fact. At least I will have things to note in my notebook. Is there anyone you hate? You don't have the right to hate your parents? Because you should be thankful that they gave birth to you? Is that so, Haruka? Haruka, tell me, Haruka. Do I understand you a bit too well, Haruka? Should I talk to your place, Haruka? Should I go to Milgram? In your place, Haruka. Okay. Well, if one day you find yourself struggling with what Haruka is trying to imply, you can ask me. Guess I will manage to give you pretty good interpretation of what he's trying to say. And I don't like that. Yeah, you don't have the right to hate your father. Okay. Is there something you regret? There is. Okay. I really love also how short and simple his answers are. But I guess that also goes hand in hand with the fact that we saw in his voice drama that he had some trouble understanding complicated words. Like, at least it is Consists. There is. Now the question is, what do you regret? What are you regretting? Do you regret your murder? Or do you regret being born? Because I guess there was something like that in his envy, right? About regretting. Maybe I'm projecting. No, don't tell me that. But I guess there was something like that, like regretting being there or something like that. Or something that I interpreted this way. What are you most scared of? Betraying people. Alright. Betraying people. It's not disappointing people, it's betraying them. When not people who have put trust in you, like your parents who are trusting you yourself to be a good person, and you betray their trust by, I don't know, killing someone. Okay. Betrayal. Is there someone you want to see right now? Stop, Harika! Okay, you know what? I finished this. I don't want to do this video anymore. Bye! Who are you, Harika? Is there someone you want to see right now? My mother. Tuk, 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 tuk. Now the question is, did your mother betray you? Or did your mom told you that you betrayed her? Like you broke this trust? And maybe Haruka killed his mother. I think it's something also I said in my Haruka video. He might have killed his mother. How? I don't see it. I don't really know. And now he regrets killing her, and he wants to see her because maybe he wasn't expecting to be like so violent, or maybe it was an accident. I mean, seeing the MV, I don't know if it really was an accident because it seemed pretty brutal to me. But maybe, yeah, something meant that oh my goodness. Something that his mother is not there anymore and he wants to see her. He wants to join her if she's not there. What's the most expensive thing you've bought? Cotton candy. Aww, baby. And I don't think that cotton candy is that expensive. Oh, that's sad. I don't know. Why does that makes me sad? I mean, okay, cotton candy is like, it's sweet, it's fluffy, it's sugary, and like it's the perfect. I mean, if we analyze this food, it's like the perfect like childhood food. Like usually it's children who eat cotton candy. I mean, like as an adult, of course you can eat like cotton candy. Like, please eat cotton candy even if you are like an adult. But it's typically like a food, like a sweet that you associate with like children, childhood. Isn't that sad again? Is there someone you like? I don't know. Don't you like your mother? He's very conflicted. Yeah. I feel you. How is your prison uniform? It's kind of relaxing. Your prison uniform is relaxing? What clothes did you wear before? Like ragged and comfortable, raspy clothes that you were uncomfortable into? No, baby! Are there any rations that you want? Not really. I mean, in himself, like Haruka is a bit of like a jellyfish, just like going along with the flow, getting carried, like, I'll see what happened to me. I don't ask for much things, I just want to appreciate the path that you are putting me on. Do you have a dream for the future? I want to live normally. Yeah, I mean, good luck. I wish that for you, depending on what you did. I still don't know what you did, but that's a great dream already. Where do you want to go if you can get out now? I can't think of anywhere. My boy, what happened to you? I am getting way too attached to you, and it's not because I love myself. It's because you need protection and you need hugs and reassurance. What do you mean you don't even know where you can go? I mean, like, maybe because like Milgram is like your first and only like safe place when you feel like a bit at ease. Like if we let you somewhere, like you don't know where to go back. And the fact that he's not saying I want to go home tells a lot too. Has anything interesting happened in Milgram lately? Oh, Moo talks a lot to me these days. Oh, sweet. I will like Moo for that. As long as she's not bothering you with crying. No, I guess they can have like a sweet relationship. Because Moo is also like pretty sensitive. Haruka seems to be like sensitive too, and like she's not really like a loud-spoken person, so I think this can be also like calming for Haruka. Maybe you know is like a bit too like bright and extroverted for Haruka. Like I can see like you trying to befriend Haruka and Haruka being like just straight up scared because like she has like so much energy and like such a positive energy. Maybe like he's scared of that. But with Moo, who's like more calm and yeah, soft spoken, maybe it can go well. Oh, but I'm happy you have someone to talk to. What's your type? I want someone who gives me attention. Haruka, I hate you a bit, you know. Haruka, I don't like Raven anymore. How do you choose what clothes to wear? I wear what I have. Yes, good Haruka, I'm proud of you. Do you like dogs or cats? I don't like either. Yeah, I mean, Haruka, Haruka don't like animals at all. Why? Do you like any of your body parts? I never thought of that before. At least he's not hating them, he just never thought about it. Okay. I mean, it's not something like you really ask yourself. I don't know, did I ever ask myself? Yeah, no. Let's see. Now! That was actually pretty interesting for Haruka. Well, just confirm the fact that I am indeed I am indeed like having some common points with him. That's maybe not a really not a really good thing to be proud of. Not a really good thing to be happy about. But at least we know a bit more maybe about like his family. Like there's this father-mother relationship that is a bit complicated. The fact that he still doesn't like kids and animals. Now the question is why. But I note that down. All of that will be noted down on a new notebook that I will make because I forgot the one that I did in my home country. And now you know. So you know we'll have the same question as Haruka. I'm excited, let's go! If you could have one wish come true. Only one? If it's just one, I might regret it later. So I'll pass. That is already such an interesting answer. So that means that she has a lot of wishes. She wants to accomplish like many things. And she doesn't want like to leave like closed door behind her. She wants to experience a bit of everything. When was your first love? Haruta-kun in preschool. Okay. Started early. That's lovely. What's the difference between like and love? Isn't liking a state and loving a feeling? You know, I'm asking myself the question, what's the difference between like and love? Like, for me, it's really like just a gradation, like you... I mean, like, I use both like at the same, in the same manner. Just like love is a bit more serious than like, but I guess... You know, the answer is interesting. Liking is a state and loving a feeling. Is she like always liking people but not really loving them? Like she's in a state of liking but not really feeling like she truly loves them? That would be like kind of different for maybe my hero, who is like drowning in like feeling but maybe not state. Or like in both, actually. Do you think God exists? No. Okay, that was a very short answer. You don't have to justify yourself, you know, but can try to see why. What kind of person is your father? He hasn't been with me as long as I can remember, so I don't know. Ah, absent father. We really like them. Absent father who we are disappointing. Yay! What's your ideal date? Maybe a park? I would have expected you know to have a more like long answer. Assuming that she had a lot of dates, a lot of relationship. It's funny that she's like unsure of her ideal date. Maybe a park. Who is in your family? Grandpa, grandma, mom, me, little brother, Yura. Ooh, I was not aware of the little brother. She didn't mention it in her voice drama, I guess. But she has a little brother and she has grandparents and a mom. Yeah, maybe she has to take care of this whole family and that's why she is doing what she's doing. I don't know. Okay. Have you ever had a pet? Nope. Costs too much money to take care of. What do you think about your family? I love them. Okay. Can you speak anything other than Japanese? I can't speak English. The original was also written in English. Ah, that's sweet. No, but don't worry. Okay, you can't speak English. Oh, but Moo won't have the same question. But I want to have some bits of Moo like speaking French or like talking about like French culture or like having a French word in this interrogation. It's alright, you know, if you can't speak English very well. Are they things you can't buy with money? Aren't there like character? Yeah, you can't buy character with money. Now, what does that imply? You won't like, yeah, no matter like how much money you give to someone, they will like remain with the same like state of mind, the same character. You're right. Do you have a hobby? Maybe shopping with friends? And the chill theater club at school. Her answers are like already like longer than Haruka's one. But, like she's also like being like maybe, not all the time, but it's already like the second time that she's like maybe that, maybe yes, maybe shopping with friends. I hope you have friends, but like it's great if you have them. Favorite animal? Dogs. Not sure if it's dogs, but alright. We got. What's an event that sticks in your memory? There are lots, so I can't narrow it down. Yeah, she's also like sometimes like remaining like pretty evasive, I think. Like not straight up answering, I'd be like, oh, I don't know, let me think. But I would understand, like. What do you not like? Greasy food. Oh. Sometimes I like it. Is there anyone you hate? People who likes to give lectures. Like people who told you that what you did was wrong and this is an abomination, you don't like them. Like you don't like, yeah, people like telling you what to do, what not to do, and like, yeah, giving you lectures. I can see it. Is there something you regret? Even if I did, it is what it is, right? Again, I mean, that basically means that, yeah, she regrets something, but she can't go back because what happened, happened. But, okay. Again, like in this evasivity, not being so straightforward. What are you most scared of? Coldness. Coldness of the other people? Of people like you spent your relationship with, if they are like cold. You are scared of them being cold to you? Yeah, and so that's why her song is about like reloading the warmth. And I guess we saw that also like in the MV, like there were like this whole like lexical field of like cold, warm, temperature, like yeah, let's reload the warmth because it's becoming too cold and she doesn't like it when it's cold. But I don't think that we are talking about the weather temperature here. Is there someone you want to see right now? I think my family. You think your family? Alright, if you only think that, I take that. What's the most expensive thing you've bought? What was it? I think a stuffed animal. Ah, that's so great! Yeah, some stuffed animals are like really pricey. They can be like very expensive. But okay, like it's cute. It's like a stuffed animal for yourself. I hope so, you deserve a stuffed animal. And there's someone you like. I like everyone except those I hate. You know what? Princess, you know I really love this answer. This is totally something I could say. How's your prison uniform? Isn't it actually kinda cute? Yeah, it's actually kinda cute. Are there any rations you want? You want a blanket. You want a blanket for what? To keep yourself warm at night because you don't like how cold the cell is? Maybe so, maybe so. Do you have a dream for the future? I hope I will find something I can get really absorbed with. Yeah. And that would be... yeah, that would refer to like the fact that she can't really maybe get absorbed into like her relationships with other people, other men. Like she gets bored of this relationship pretty fast, like she gets cold of this relationship pretty fast, so she's like not absorbed with this relationship and she wishes to have something like she can be like, yeah, focus on like 100%. Not like her relationships, for example. Where do you want to go if you can get out? Karaoke! Aww! A karaoke, I remember in her MV we also had like some karaoke picture. Like 2, I guess? 1 or 2 pictures when she was like singing in the karaoke. So she likes to sing. And yeah, if I remember in her voice drama too, when S entered her room, she was also like singing. So she really has like a liking for that. That's cute actually. I don't know if I should like read further into that, but that's cute. Has anything interesting happened in Milgram lately? It turned up that Mahiru's quite out of sorts. Amane looks down on Futa. What? Wait. Oh, that's so interesting. Wait, I want more. It turned out that Mahiru's quite out of sorts. Oh, yeah, I would have expected like Yuno and Mahiwu to like talk with each other, like to bond with each other. Guess Yuno just got scared by how into like love Mahiwu was with the concept of love. And I guess it's what like separate like Yuno from Mahiwu. Like Yuno, I don't think she like truly like loves someone like 100%. She's more like, yeah, I'm like she's not like focused on it. She's not like absorbed by this love. Meanwhile, Mahiwu is like the whole contrary. Like she's drowning. She's wrapping herself in love, and it maybe it's freaking out. Yuno is freaked out from like Mahiwu and like her whole like loving ideals or something. She's quite out of sort. Amane looks down on Futa. That would be hilarious to see. I can just imagine like Futa being like so angry, like screaming at Amane because I don't know, dude. Does Futa need a reason to get angry at someone? No, I don't think so. So just like Futa getting angry at Amane and Amane looking down on him. Not appreciating him. Scolding him even. That could be very, very funny. I want to see that. I want to see that animated. What's your type? Someone who treats me as special. Yeah. And when they don't treat you as special anymore, you grow cold of them. How do you choose what clothes to wear? It depends on who I'm with. Yes. That would be like changing. I mean, not even like about like relationship, but like maybe changing herself and how she acts with like the different boys, I guess, men she was with versus like with her friends. Like we saw like in her MV also like they all like every pictures like they had like her dressing in different ways. Sometimes more classy, sometimes more cute, sometimes more like, yeah, classic clothes. So I see. Do you like dogs or cats? Dogs. Big ones. Love the precision. Love, okay, you like big dogs. I remember we had the Yuno also standing in front of a statue in her MV, like the dog statue in Tokyo. Does that say something? I still don't know. Do you like any of your body parts? Ah, interesting for Yuno. I think my eyes, but I like that I'm overall just right. Ah, you have confidence in yourself and you don't doubt. You don't doubt your body. Oh, I like that. I like that for you. That was interesting actually for Yuno. I like how. Did we learn more things? Yeah, we learned like about her family. And then like more little details that can get us to maybe try to understand her a bit better, or like to grasp her complexity a bit better. And this is like, shouldn't forget this about like cold warm blanket, absorb and so on. Like these are like very interesting, like these are only little words, but I feel like they hold like a deeper, more important meaning. So I keep these in mind. Now we have 15 questions for Futa and Moo. Let's see what they have to do. Futa, my boy. My angry gremlin. Let's see. What is a friend? A friend for our boy Futa is someone who can get hyped over the same things with. Yeah. Someone who you can like bother people with, or like someone you can like that is in your team, yeah. To judge people. What are you scared of? It's not like I'm scared. Yeah, Futa. Oh, Futa, you are something. Your writing, however, is like, even like in his writing, you can feel that he's like ball of energy and anger. I feel like. What are your parents like? don't remember much about my mother since the divorce. My father's a weak, pathetic, foggy. Oh. Oh, okay, so he has like divorced parents. We were like never aware of that. And that brings also like a layer of understanding of like why he is like so maybe like angry. He has like resentment. He's overall like not happy. And like he lives in his like little state of anger maybe. So we don't know why they divorced, but like if they will like scream in the household, maybe like it has repercussion on him too, I guess. I mean, of course it has. My father is weak. Why so? Because he let your mom get away. Okay. And is it like the divorce, can it explain why is Futa like so like into justice, into laws and so on? Like maybe because like, he heard discussion about like laws, who will keep the child, or like how it works like with, yeah, like I mean, I don't really know how it works in Japan, like when you divorce, like who is taking care of the child, or like the everything that comes with the divorce. Maybe that's why like maybe he did his own research, or he heard like conversation about law, justice and so on. So trying to find some explanation, but okay, that's interesting. Is there something you hate? Shallow-minded idiots. Well, I was about to say, aren't you one? No, I won't say it. But alright. What's your type? Someone who can keep up with my conversation level, cause girls' talk is mostly boring. Okay, Futa, well, find yourself, I don't know, a boy that can keep like with your conversation. What do you mean girls' talk is mostly boring? I don't know, like, did you even like try to talk like with Kotoko? I think Kotoko will have like super duper great like conversation. Like you can talk to her, like with her, go on argument against her. I think like she will like overpower you in terms of like conversation level. Like you will be the one who won't be able to keep up with Kotoko. Or is this also like why Amane is looking down on Futa? Because like he thinks like he's like so smart because he has like high conversation level, but she's just there like, you are mindless idiot, you really don't understand anything about life, apologize. And they have beef over that. Girl talk's mostly boring? No! I mean, I guess you won't have many things like in common with Yuno. I don't really know how a Yuno Futako conversation can be about. A Mu? I mean, I understand. I don't really see like Futa and Mu like talking together. I mean, it will anger Futa, I guess, more than anything, especially if Mu starts to cry and complain. And Mahiru... No, I mean, it depends on which girls, because maybe like the girl here in Milgram, except Kotoko, maybe yes, not the you don't have like lots of like common interest with the other girl. I guess so. What would you do if you got lots of money? It depends on how much, but you better be more clear on the condition. And you see, like, again, like this like lexical field of like law, jurisdiction, like clear on condition, like it's really something that I mean, like that sounds pretty like in the field of like law, but why so? Like how old is he again? I don't remember. Can we know, like, is there like question like what do you study, or like what do you want to become when you're older? Favorite place? Like a game market? No, but these days more idiots out there. They're screwed, real screwed. Okay. So yeah, the game arcade, like just like in his MV that I remember. Yeah, he just doesn't like idiots, but like it doesn't like he has like maybe like not a narcissist complex, but like he really thinks that he's like better than the other, and like the whole world is filled by idiots. But like, isn't it also a bit like shallow-minded of him to not try to, I don't know, get to know other people? I mean, like, or maybe they're really like just idiots and he's the only smart one. But I guess that he is also like really like close-minded. Who is in your family? My father and older sister. Yeah, okay, yeah. So he's not living with his mother anymore. Maybe that's why his father is weak, because he didn't manage to make the mom stay, and so that's why he resent him for that. But I mean, you know, like, if the mom needed to go and leave this household, maybe she had a reason. I don't know. I mean, we don't know what happened between the two of them, between the father and the mother. But if it was violent, well, it would have like repercussion on Futa too. And an older sister. Yeah, did like his older sister get like bullied online, or like did she got like run into trouble? And him, like, to protect his sister, he started this like cyberbullying campaign to protect her. I don't know. Trying to new theory every time we'll have some itty bitty of information. Do you feel sorry? Oh, that's an interesting question. We didn't have that with Haruka, you know. Oh, I would have loved to have this question. Ah, that's so unfair. Do you feel sorry for who you killed? Yeah, and Futa being Futa, I never killed anyone, didn't you hear me? I thought you were a warden. Yeah, Futa being Futa and thinking that he's in the right. Got you. Which prisoner do you get along with best? I'm not anyone's happy friend. Well, Haruka's younger, so I take care of him. Oh, you see, I wouldn't have expected that at all. I would have expected him to say like Haruka is just like a weird guy who is not talking, so like I don't care about him, like he's boring. Ah, but for him to take care of Haruka is pretty sweet actually. You know, Futa, you know that deep down you're actually like a sweet cinnamon roll. You just like have to stop like building like walls, like a castle around yourself. Like, I'm sure you're sweet. I mean, like every angry bulls are like sweet inside. Just some other are like tougher to crack than the other. Alright. Yeah, I mean, like Shido and Kazui, like they are the oldest one. Not not very like bit hard to get along with them, I guess. Amane are apparently a bit impossible. My hero, Yuno, and Kotoko are girls, so maybe he just like just don't want to talk to girls. And Mikoto, yeah, well, I would like to see like a Mikoto and Futa interaction. One being like excessively angry and the other one like not knowing what is happening. Being confused by the anger from this little duckling. Is it unforgivable to look down on people? The world's full of trashy folks, full of guys that deserve to be looked down on. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not the best mentality. Like, you should like stop, like step down from like your pedestal, and I guess like everything will turn for the better. But it's true, like he's a bit like, he feels almighty. Like he really feels like he's like the god who is bringing like justice down on this earth. Like, it's not like a god complex like Amane. I mean, like Amane, does Amane have a god complex? I don't know, like a savior complex, or like a complex of some sort. If there's something you admire, Admiring is losing. Yes? You mean by that? Oh my gosh, so dark. So cold. Yeah, because once you admire something and this person like don't meet your expectation, like you feel bad, so you lose a bet that you made on life. I don't know. What are your hobbies? Internet, gaming, and soccer. Beautiful. Perfectly valid hobby for you, Futa. I expected no less from you. What do you want to be when you grow up? In the current society, it's rubbish no matter what you do. I'll just go with the flow. So he's just like an angry jellyfish with a savior complex, a god complex. Yeah. Like in the current society, yeah, he's really like he's going like into politics or something. Moo, little moo, happy moo. No, like soft moo. I don't know, moo. Let's talk about you. Let's see what you have to say about us. About you, sorry. What is a friend? A friend is someone who properly listens to what I say. But you see, like in both Moo and Futa, so I don't know. So I don't know if it's just me or if it's them, but like a friend for me is not really someone who listens to me. Like a friend, like for it to be a friend is not only like someone who agrees always with you. Like it's always it's also like someone who puts you back in your place when you are like being in the wrong, or like it's someone who is not afraid to like disagree with you, like to have a conversation with you. Like it's not someone who mindlessly follow you and agrees to all of what you say. I mean, it's maybe like just my vision of friend, but the fact that the both of them answered not the same thing, but like they said like the friend should listen to what I said. Just, or maybe it's just me, like it's not the concept of friendship that I have in my mind. Maybe that's why I don't have friends. What are you scared of? Painful things and scary things and embarrassing things. Okay, that we know from her voice drama. And we thought that maybe like in the past or in the household or like at school she experienced like painful and scary thing and embarrassing thing, and that's why she doesn't like it. What are your parents like? I'm proud of my mom and dad. They are kind and cool and beautiful. Oh, someone who has like a normal relationship with their parents. That's absolutely gorgeous. Love you. That's good for you. Now what did you do for you to talk about? Is there something you hate? Scary people and ghosts. And right now, school. I mean, it's understandable if you got bullied at school. What's your type? Someone like my dad. Yes. To an extent. If he's funny and cool, you could have just said like someone funny and cool and beautiful. But alright. Maybe a bit younger too. Please move, don't tell me that, but okay, I can imagine. How old is Moo? 16, 18? I don't remember. I mean, like, she's in high school, okay. She's 16. She's 16 if I remember correctly, okay. Yeah, but younger, please move. What would you do if you got lots of money? I do what I want to do, so I don't know if I've ever thought about it before. Because yeah, she already has a lot of money. I mean, I guess this is what we theorized during her voice drama, that the parents might be like pretty rich and like well off, so that like she can eat whatever she wants, so that she has a good like family condition, and that may be why she got bullied. I remember it's what we said. Favorite place? Mom's homeland in Nice, France. The ocean is so pretty. Yeah, she's rich. If I remember correctly, so I don't know, like it was in 2020. If I remember correctly, I don't want to tell any mistake, but Nice is like the place when you have like the highest rent for apartment after Paris. Like you have Paris and then you have Nice. So if you want to have an apartment there, you have to be quite rich. I mean, like to be financially pretty stable. So yeah, that confirms our theory. Who is in your family? Mom, dad, and me. Okay, no sister, no brother, like Haruka. Do you feel sorry for who you killed? The person who did the wrong thing first should apologize. Is Mu brainwashed by Amane or what happened? Yeah, so I mean, I get it, but being bullied doesn't justify killing your bully. This is what we said like in the Mu video. Or maybe the person didn't apologize, but yeah, I understand, but I mean that means that like she has no remorse. She's well aware of what she did, and she doesn't think that she's in the wrong because this person deserves it. I don't think they do, but yeah. Which prisoner do you get along with best? Haruka. Oh, really? Oh, you sweetie pies, Haruka. Oh, I'm happy for Haruka actually that he's getting along well with like people there, because I really thought that he would be like alone. But okay, Mu and Haruka. Lovely. Is it unforgivable to look down on people? Everyone should get along. Yeah, so why did you kill someone if everyone should get along? Can you forgive the other's prisoner murder? If they had their own circumstances like I did, it's understandable. Only you know your pain. Yes, I mean, this is a good answer. And I just realized that I forgot like about the question 12 on Futa. Why did I do that? What Futa answered? Can you forgive the other people murder? People who resort to violence are scums. They do it because they're stupid. Oh yes, I totally forgot about that, did I? Do know why though. Well, Futa... Futa is really like close-minded too. I mean, like, you resorted to violence. I mean, like, technically, if he's cyberbullied but didn't kill, like, didn't, like, put his hands on the other, like, on his victim. Yeah. I won't call Futa stupid too, but really, sometimes, Futa, you get on my nerves. Okay, and so, go back to Mu. Is there something you admire? I never thought about it. Why? Because I would expect her like to admire, on the contrary, like a lot of like her parents, like luxury, but maybe it's because like she knows that she has like money to accomplish everything she wants, and she doesn't admire things. I don't know what I can conclude from that. What are your hobbies? Taking care of tropical fish. They're small and cute. Oh, really? Well, that's surprisingly very lovely of you, Mu. Thank you for taking care of my tropical fish friend who are small and cute. What do you want to be when you grow up? I was going to think about it after college. You know, right? You're so right. Like, take your time. Now, 21 questions for our magnificent duo, Shidu and Mahiru. I am scared of their answers. Shidu, your answers. I don't know what to expect from you. I'm scared. Why did you choose your current workplace? I thought it would let me contribute to society. So he's working like in a hospital. and he thought it would let him contribute to society, but it doesn't in reality. Because like would. That means he doesn't believe in that anymore. If there's someone you can confide in, they're already gone. Yeah. I'm sorry for your loss. Have you ever had an affair? I have not. Oh, that would be very interesting for my Hugh. Because at first I was like, this question comes out of nowhere. But for my Hugh, it would be interesting to see her answer to that. But okay, Shido is a loyal man who will do everything for the person he loves. Is there anything you treasure? My family. And lover is part of family too. Do you dislike any of the other prisoners? There isn't, but I think Amani might not like me that much. It saddens me. Why? Why do you cultists don't like each other? It's because you're like two in like different cults? No, why is Amane has like beef with everyone? I mean, knowing Amane, I can understand why, but is no one going to befriend this little child? No, sorry, I hope Amane is not listening to me right now because she will be upset if she hear me talking like that about her. Why would Amane not like? Well, Amane doesn't like Futa. Amane doesn't like Shido. Maybe Amane just doesn't like men in general. Maybe. What are you willing to sacrifice for love? Everything. Who are you, Shido? Still try to decipher who you truly are. Are they people you'd be leaving behind after you die? Not anymore. Okay, who is this person? Who is this person who died and that is very important for you? But like, does that mean like he only had like one person in his life that he tries to save no matter the cost? Who is this person and what, I mean like, I want to say like, what did this person do to you for you to be like so in love? Because that's some level of dedication I've never seen, and I don't imagine someone being so dedicated for someone they love, but wow, that's romantic. Bit twisted seeing what he's doing in his workplace, but I can only admire that now. What's something more painful than death? Having your loved one die, definitely. Okay, now we understood. I think I understood Shido. Someone died, okay, and you love this person. And you're trying to like bring them back from the dead. Okay, I understand. What do you want from your lover? I think it's enough for them to remain healthy. Okay, Shido, I understand. I think I'm not that dumb. Can you change now? You record like... Let's talk about something else. Now I understood that you had a lover. How many lovers have you had so far? Oh, 4 I suppose. Oh, I would have expected 1. But okay, 4 lovers, but I guess the one... What does that mean, I suppose? Again, from the very beginning he's like super sure, like super like straightforward, and now he's like, I suppose? Like is he trying like to merge these 4 lovers into one because like they all died of like the same condition, they all died from like sickness, and he's trying like to merge these 4 lovers into one perfect lover? I don't know. That's weird already. No. I won't think too much into that. Would you rather confess or be confessed to? I think I'm the type that prefer to be the one confessing. Ah, okay. Oh, I would want to see how Shido is confessing to someone he likes. I don't know. Because I would have expected again that Shido is like the type of guy who receive like lots of flowers, letters from other people, and he would be the one to say, oh, okay, I agree going out with you, oh, okay, I agree, But I was not expecting him to, like, do this first step to initiate, like, a relationship. That's what I want him to... I want him to prove that to me. I wanted to see. I want to see it. What are your recent hobbies? I think I'd be drawing, because I've been bored lately. No, that's so cute. Oh, you're doing so great, Shido. Oh, you're adorable. You are doing Jackalope? Oh, I'm sure Jackalope will be just delighted. And I guess Jackalope is also like really liking Shido. Because he's pretty. Oh, you will have a great relationship with the tenant of this prison. What's your favorite food? Fish and chawanmushi. Oh, I don't know what that is. Let me search that. Chawanmushi. Chawanmushi. Oh, literally teacup steam, savory egg custard dish. Usually eaten as a dish in a meal, contains savory rather than sweet ingredient. Wait, it looks so yummy! The custard consists of an egg mixture seasoned with soy sauce, dashi and mirin, with numerous ingredients such as shiitake mushroom, kamaboko, urine, ginkgo and boiled shrimp placed in a teacup-like container. Oh! Okay, so it's eaten with a spoon. It can be either hot or cold. That seems delicious. I would want to try to do that. Oh, I would like to see a recipe of it. So yeah, he's more like a... he's not really a meat person. He's... okay. Oh, sorry, it seems very, very interesting. Yeah, shrimp. Okay. Well, maybe I will have to get the ingredient and try to do that. Oh, this is always so interesting. I learned so many things thanks to him. Like last time in his video, we learned a lot of things about like surgical scissors and flowers. Now I learned about food. Wow. I suppose it's like healthy food. If you could bring someone back to life, who would you choose? Oh, I can't choose anyone. So that's what I'm telling. That's what I'm telling. He wants to bring like his followers back into one. Or like his whole family back into one person. Are you okay, Shido? How much money do you have saved? That's not something you should ask people. That means a lot of money. He has a lot of money to conduct all of his experiments in his basement. Or like to maybe buy the silence of other people that are working with him in the hospital. He has enough money to silence his coworker. I guess so. What's the definition of happiness? The promise of an unchanging tomorrow. That's pretty. Yeah, and things change. So it's not happiness anymore. What animal are you similar to? Perhaps a ray. There's no particular reason, I just like them. So you are a fish too? Wow! Too many fishes there. I've never seen like so many people being connected to fish and liking fish so much. And like we said, like Haruka is like connected to like water and fish. Mo is liking tropical fish. You are a ray. That's absolutely beautiful. You're just like Ray. Okay. Well, they are pretty. They are so pretty. Which prisoner are you closest to? I would say Mukuhara-san. Oh, that's Kazuya. We're both old men and we spend time together in the smoking room. You're a doctor who is smoking? Isn't that not healthy for yourself? Or do you expect to like slowly die from smoking? Because it will hurt your lungs. But okay. It's funny to see. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, like, I expect that of them, like, the two oldest men, like, to be together, and, like, even the youngest prisoner always, like, mention them as being a pair, like, oh, yeah, both of them, we don't like them, they are always, like, together, like, we don't, it's not like we don't trust them, but, like, they are old, we don't talk to them, they're scary, they are... Okay, but, like, the smoking room. Okay. Why do you smoke? What do you think happens when people die? I like the concept of transmigration. I hope it's true. Yeah, well, you tell me. He's definitely trying to bring back his whole family in one body, like to transmigrate all of his loved one into like one thing. Or maybe he tried like multiple experiments. He's doing like multiple surgery on multiple like bodies, but we only saw one in the MV, so I don't know. What do you think about smoking? People tell me to stop because it's bad for my health, but I smoke because it's unhealthy. I mean, you know, sometimes it can happen that sometimes you're a bit smart. It can happen that sometimes, from time to time, your brain is working. I like that. It makes me feel intelligent, even though I'm not. It gives me this illusion that I am a bit smart and I can read people pretty easily. I like that about myself. Doesn't happen often. Sometimes it happens too often. It depends actually on the character. But I get you, Shido. And I'm glad I get you, because I didn't manage to be like that good with you for your own video. How do you think you should atone for your sin? Please decide for me. Yeah, and so that's why he's also like, please deem me guilty, because he wants to meet with his loved one. If he can't transmigrate them, then he can go see them in the shadow realm. Okay, that was very interesting. We got lots of hints and more things to say and analyze about him. Especially about his loved one. I like it. Now, Marihimu, who I guess like most of the time would just answer love. Love is great. Love is good. Being in love is so great. I love loving. It's going to be the whole interrogation. Beware. Why do you choose your current workplace? I'm actually still a college student. I can't decide where I want to work in the future. With the little wave. She's a college student who is, I guess, working part-time in a flower shop. If I remember correctly, in the MV, we had a flower shop. Is there someone you can confide in? The lady who works in the beauty parlor I always go to is... well, sorry. The lady who works in the beauty parlor is always is someone I can talk to about anything. Yeah, so she likes to keep herself pretty. Okay, that we know. Have you ever had an affair? Nope! Me doing something like that is impossible. You know what, my hero? I almost believe you until your last two words. Right? Right! It's of course impossible for me to do something like that. I am of course a committed man, right? Right? This is exactly what I say when I want to make people understand that it is not true. Is there anything you treasure? Love! Yay! And now we are in for lots of lovey-dovey speech. Do you dislike any of the prisoners? Futa-kun the bully, so I don't like him. Okay, so the Futa Mahyu hate is like reciprocated. Good to know it. Futa, my gosh, Futa in the prison, it must be something. I want to have more interaction like of Futa and the other prisoner. It must be gold, like happy hour every time Futa is like going out from his cell. And Mikado-kun seems like a shoulder person who might cheat on his lover. Why? Why so? Why did you ever talk to Mikoto? Or is it because like she noticed but she doesn't know? Ah, I can see why, because like if Mahyu noticed that Mikoto has like kind of like a different behavior, like due to his DID, he's not always like behaving himself like normally, or like sometimes he can be like very sweet, sometimes like very angry, and sometimes yeah, he like depending on the altar, like Mahyu would just think that he's someone like really inconsistent who might cheat on his lovers, but it's actually like just him having like different altar, like trying to speak, trying to front. Poor Mikoto. She's the first one mentioning him and it is not going in his favor. That's sad for Mikoto. We love Mikoto, don't badmouth him. He's trying his best, okay? He won't cheat, I hope. I don't know, we'll see. What are you willing to sacrifice for love? Everything! Yeah, so like really the thing that links Shido and Mahiro is love. Not the same type of love, I fear, but love. Are they people you'd be leaving behind after you die? No one yet, I guess. No one yet. Why? Because you killed them? Or because you just like haven't found like your perfect lover? But you said you didn't have an affair, so that implied being in a relationship. Or like it's not someone like that you think you'd be leaving. Okay. Interesting. What's something more painful than death? Not being able to love anyone. Yeah, but you know, like in this sense, I would have expected like Mahiro and Yuno to understand each other in the way that they are both like running for love. I mean, like technically, Yuno is not really love, I guess, but they are both like not hyper focused or like not very fixated on their loved one. I don't know. What do you want from your lover? As long as they accept Mahiru's love, I don't desire anything else. Okay. And Mahiru's love? What is Mahiru's love about? What does it consist in? And it's funny how she said like, it's not like as long as they accept my love, but like Mahiru's love, as if it's like a brand or like a like very specific form of love. It might be. What is it? How many lovers have you had so far? One! Oh, really? That you are not going to leave behind? Because he's dead already, right? And you had an affair with this person, right? Okay, trying to make sense of all of that in my head. Maybe I'm absolutely like very wrong and I'm just like sprouting nonsense. Might be very, very much the truth, but we never know. Would you rather confess or be confessed to? I want to be the one to do it, huh? But I've always been the one confessing, so maybe I want to try being confessed to for once. Oh! Yeah, I mean, I would understand also her like doing like the first step. She's like pretty like straightforward and well, like if you are in love, go! But the thing, like, what she says, like, I've always been the one confessing, it also implies that she confessed to multiple people already. But at the same time, she only has, like, one lover. So all of these people, like, turned her proposition down, and now she wants to try being confessed to. Like, it's always, like, little words like that are, like, calling my attention, but maybe I'm just, like, too deep into trying to understand that there is nothing to understand from any of this. What are your recent hobbies? If it's recently, then I'd be chatting with everyone, I think, although it used to be watching dramas. Yeah, I guess you just can't watch drama anymore in the prison, but yeah, okay, chatting. What's your favorite food? If you're making it for my hero, I'd be fine with anything. Yeah, again, Mahiru. I mean, like, I heard that in her voice drama she also, like, she speaks of her, like, at the, like, third person sometimes, always, I don't know, sometimes. Yeah, like, the way she's using Mahiru there is really, like, it contrasts a lot, because, like, she's using both I and Mahiru. And when she's talking about Mahiru, you don't really have the impression that she's talking about herself, really. I don't know. If you could bring someone back to life, who would you choose? The person I like. The person you killed? Mm-hmm. How much money do you have saved? I'm just living off my allowance. Good luck. Good luck, I guess. What's the definition of happiness? Having a romantic heart. Yeah, but yeah. Once you're not into romance, then you're sad. What animal are you similar to? A penguin! Oh! I mean, it's not a water animal. I mean, yeah, I mean, like, they go in water. It's a penguin! They're wonderful animals who take care of children as a couple. You have children. Do you want to have children? Or do you see yourself having children with a lover who died already? Which prisoner are you closest to? I'm friends with all the girls. Oh, that's so sweet. So she's friends with Yuno, but Yuno finds her weird. Then other girl we have Mu. Oh, Mu and Mahiru conversing might be interesting to see. I would like to see, like, Mahiru just, like, trying to cheer up Mu, like, discuss with Mu about, like, fashion, design, magazine. I guess Mu would be also, like, into this, like, pretty things. Like, she and her, like, with Mahiru talking about that would be, like, very cute, I guess. We are counting Amane in one of the girl, right? Are we really counting Amane in one of the girl? Amane has someone that she that she's okay with. Okay, but I mean, just like Futa, I would like to see Amane's interaction with, like, everyone. Oh man, I want to see, like, Amane's answers for these interrogation questions. Please have questions about the other prisoners. I want to see Amane decimating all of them. And then Kodoko. Do we count Kodoko in one of the girls too? Because honestly, I don't really see Kodoko interacting with anyone. And especially not with Mahiru, seeing how different they are. But it can be, like, pretty cute to try and see them interacting. They maybe won't have many things in common. Absolutely not. Seeing Kodoko, I don't think Kodoko will talk about love and happiness and Oh, I mean, maybe, or like maybe Kodoko, if she's like searching for information, she can pass as one of like everyone's friend, but it would be sad. What do you think happens when people die? They go to heaven. Yeah. We have a pretty normal answer compared to shit. What do you think about smoking? I've never smoked before, but I might copy them if the one I love smokes. Oh no. No, 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 don't do that. No, that is not healthy. First, smoking is not healthy. Second, don't change yourself to try to appeal to your crush or anything. That's not good. But is it what she did for like her first lover? Yes. I mean, this is actually what she did like in the MV, like trying to follow like the fashion, follow the trend, follow her lover and try to learn more about everything they like to catch their attention more. But that's not how it works. You will be sad after because it won't be your true self. And it's better to be your true self and wait for true love to come than to try to please someone you like, because think about yourself first. How do you think you should atone for your sin? I don't know if Mahiru is a bad person or not. Again, Mahiru. We had the mention of like Mahiru in like third person already, like 3 times already, and it all like around like love and potentially like her crime. I don't know. Interesting. That I will be sure to know that in my head. Now, 20 questions for our favorite duo. No, Amane, I want to see. Amane, I want to see what you have to say. It will be epic, I feel like. But Kazui first. Oh my gosh, this writing. Okay. Nice to meet you, Kazui. I hope we will be able to learn more about you in this interrogations questions. I hope. Otherwise, I will be upset if I don't learn anything more. So, question 1. Do you have any special skills? Judo, karate and kendo, I guess, especially judo since I've been doing it for a long time. Okay. Combat sports. That's good. I am doing like combat too. We're good. I like you. So yeah, so here's someone. If he wants to take down like another prisoner, he will be able to do so very easily. Is there anyone you hold in high esteem? You wouldn't know them, but I have a childhood friend. I really look up to them. Sorry for bringing up someone you'd have no clue about. Is it a female childhood friend who became your lover? And why are you apologizing for bringing up someone you don't know? I mean, like, it's obviously, like, it is okay, it's obviously someone we won't know about, because it won't be another prisoner that you hold in high esteem. I mean, it might be, but I would expect you to say someone we don't know. If you were allowed to do anything, what would you like to do? I'd like to live righteously. Because you didn't before. Why so? Why? Do you have regrets? Do you have something to tell us? Do you think your family is proud of you? No. They must find me embarrassing. Really? Your family, when you tell like family, is it like your parents, or do you think he has like children that would be like embarrassed by their father? I don't know. He never told us about that. What do you like to ride at amusement parks? The merry-go-rounds. I actually want to try riding one. But you never did. Like, the question is like, what do you like to ride, not what would you like to ride? Okay, you are not very answering the question, but like as expected of you, you know, I'm this point, but merry-go-round. This is a safe answer. What is the difference between an adult and a child? Responsibility. Adults can't just go and do whatever they want. Well, you tell that to Amane. But okay, that means that child can go and do whatever they want. But adult can't. But you did whatever you wanted and it brought you pain. Do you like yourself? I can't really say I do. Yeah, especially since we take into consideration that he killed someone or someone like killed because of him and he's blaming himself for that. I can understand that he doesn't really like himself. I mean, like, for there's like maybe other reason, of course, but if we take what we had in the voice drama, then we know already that he hates himself for what happened. Between ethics and emotion, what's your priority? Oh, I would love to hear how many answers. I felt before while prioritizing emotions. I'll never act on my feeling ever again. Yes. I am analyzing this sentence and I am going to bury it deep into a corner of my brain. So he prioritized emotion before. It failed. The person his victim died because he prioritized emotion. And now he will never act on his feeling again. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I need to like just rephrase the sentence so that it sinks more easily in my brain. Who does your family consist of? Now it's only one person. So when we ask the question, is your family proud of you, and you say no, they found me embarrassing, you were talking about who? Were you lying or like were you... Now it's only one person, okay, because like, so he was... like maybe like his whole family died. Well, I guess like his lover, like the woman that we saw in the MV, they were like maybe a family. Ooh. What if they had like a family? Like she was pregnant and she died with a child. And like the merry-go-round, like it can also build into like just like cotton candy, like merry-go-round is also like an attraction that is heavily linked to like childhood. Like maybe he had a children and she was not like pregnant. She had this child. They had this child together. The child found them embarrassing and they both died. I don't know. No, I'm just like spiraling into nonsense. But are you close with any of the other prisoners? The smoking group includes Shido, Mikoto, and myself. So I think we get along well. Yeah, so like Kazui and Shido is like truly like the pair of this of this whole like prison. Like they are going to like mastermind their way through it. And Mikoto. Yeah, I think somebody told me that like Mikoto, Shido and Kazui are like smoking together. Wasn't expecting Mikoto to be part of the group. I mean, until we saw the MV in which Mikoto is smoking. Guess we saw him smoking there. I would have expected him to also try to get along with Kotoko. But, I mean, I really love to see like the interaction, like the relationship between the other prisoners. Like, this is so fun. What kind of meat do you like? Rump meat, if that makes sense to you. Well, basically red meat. Red meat is good when you start getting around my age. Rump meat means red meat? Wait. My food knowledge needs to be expanded. Rump meat. Oh, maybe I know it, Ah, okay, the rump meat, like rump steak. Ah, it's a cut of beef. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, so it's like at the opposite of what Shido like. What do you mean red meat is good when you start getting around my age? What? Because it contains a lot of iron in it, like a lot of blood. Really? I always thought that the best meat was like white meat and that red meat wasn't that good for yourself. I don't know. I may be wrong, or I was maybe lied to. But the meaning of life. I wonder if you find out, kindly come and tell this old man. And again with his age. I didn't wanted to say that for like the last question, but like you. It's okay, like don't have insecurities because you are the oldest. Who do you want to see right now? I can't meet them anymore. Okay, so it's definitely like his lover who is maybe like the mother of their child. Maybe I don't know why I picture this. But I would picture this. Because I think that he's not talking about like, I mean, or maybe it's because the fact that he's the oldest, I don't really feel like he's talking about like the generation like before him. I don't feel like he's talking about like his father, mother, like grandparents, uncle, aunties, and so on. I really feel like he's talking about like his family, like on his generation. So that would mean like a lover or a sibling. Like family, or like the generation after him, so like children, cousins, but for me it would be like lover and children, or a child, only one. I can't meet them anymore, yeah, because they died because of you. Do you listen to music? Well, a decent amount. I'm sure you don't know them because they are all old songs. Don't belittle me, you don't think I don't know old songs? And like, stop using your age. Stop being so insecure about your age, please. When do you wake up, go to bed? Because I don't have a job now, I am letting myself act freely. I sleep whenever I get sleepy and wake up before noon. Okay, so it's because he doesn't have a job now, because he is in prison, but that means that when he had a job, that is maybe like secret agent, spy or anything, something that I theorized in his video, he would have like a strict like routine, like of getting up early, getting to bed like either early or lately, depending on his missions, but now he's letting himself go. Okay. Do you believe in past lives and fortune telling? I don't. I can't shift the responsibility of what happens in life to them. Okay, yeah, it coincides with what happened. What would you do if the world were to end tomorrow? I would lazily do some fishing. My childhood friend who I talked about earlier owns a boat. Who is this childhood friend? So it must be like a girl that he knows since childhood, who he hold in high esteem. But why won't he admit that it is a lover? Maybe it is not a lover. It's like a hookup or something, and they had a child, and then they died. But would you consider that being your family? I mean, yes, I don't know if you have responsibility. And so this person owns a boat. Okay. Information I should probably like stick in the part of my brain. Do you regret your murder? I do regret it. I should have kept lying. Okay. Okay. So this person died because you revealed the truth of something. And this person probably decided to take their life. But it was something that waited on you. Stick that in the part of my brain too. That's highly interesting. Do you want to be forgiven? I'm not sure. I also want my weakness to be tolerated, to be honest. Yeah, but you know, we'll see about that. That is for me to judge. And he complains about being imprisoned. Of course, but a part of me has been saved by this extraordinary situation. I don't have to think about unnecessary things. Okay, fair enough. And now the one and only, the one I am waiting. The one I will like smash my head against the table and trying to understand her thinking and failing. Let's go, Amane. It was really interesting. They have like, I felt like there were like a lot of hints in this interrogation question concerning Kazui. Because I remember like we didn't have like that many hints in his like MV and voice drama. Now, maybe we can picture a more like clear picture. Okay. Let's see. Amane, do you have any special skills? Nothing that I can call a talent. Perhaps studying. I do well in my Japanese class. That we know from the voice drama. Is there anyone you hold in high esteem? My father. My father has been on a journey for a while, but that is something very honorable. So what's that about, like, father leaving their... traumatizing their children? He's on a journey for a while. What does that mean? He went, like, to buy some milk and he never came back and they told you that he went on a journey? Or he died. He died for his sins. And people around you told you that he went on a journey. Oh, so so she has no father around her. Okay. If you were allowed to do anything, what would you like to do? Nothing really. I am not lacking anything. Yeah, you take what you have. Do you think your family is proud of you? Of course, no daughter is as exemplary as I. Okay. Okay. I guess this is good for you. I mean, like, I also would have expected her to be like not so confident about her. But I guess that because I was like I thought about the MV, but now like she's fully accepting the fact that she's the best. You get it, girl. What do you like to ride at amusement parks? That is a place I should not go to. Yeah, maybe she wanted to do, but the situation, the environment in which she is does not allow her to go to an amusement park and be a child, you know. What is the difference between an adult and a child? There is no borderline there. I think they are grown-up children and childish grown-up. I am in the latter category. I am a childish grown-up. But I was a grown-up children before. Like, the grown-up children, they usually turn into childish grown-up. I hope that it will happen also for you, Amane. Deep down, I hope that you will be free from your mental jail and you will be able to appreciate like the childish things in life. Do you like yourself? I have never considered it from the perspective of love and hate, but I do think I am a good child. That does not answer the question, but I would expect it from you. Between ethic and emotion, what's your priority? Both are trivial. Straight to the point, girl. We like that. The priority is God. Who does your family consist of? It was my mother, my father, and I. Was. The father is not there anymore, and the mother, we have no clue about her. Is she still there? I don't know. Maybe not. Are you close with any of the other prisoners? If I were to say, I guess... Oh no, that's sweet. Oh, that's adorable, but like as expected, but that's just so sweet. If I were to say, I guess it would be Yuno and Mahiru. Oh, I just want to see like the three of them like all being like together and like eating I don't know, eating like pancakes and chatting with like tea and juice. Oh, that's so sweet. Because I don't know, I was fully expecting Amane to be like all alone in this prison, like not getting along with anyone. Oh, but I don't know, I appreciate that for her, that she has friends in like Yuno and Mahiru. I mean, not friends, but like they tolerate her. And I mean, I guess it's also like in Yuno and Mahiru mindset. Like even like if they came into like discussion, like they would let like a mane words like slide. Like if Amane like starts spiraling into yeah you shouldn't do that, yeah you should do that, like no this is bad, this is wrong, like Yuno and Mahiru would be the type to say yeah you're absolutely right, like yeah we are sorry, we apologize, let's continue like drinking tea and eating our cakes, like this would be so sweet. What kind of meat do you like? I don't eat meat. Ah, yes. So you eat the vegetables, okay. For a pure and healthy lifestyle, healthy body. Do you eat? I hope you eat. What's the meaning of life? I think it is something you learn for the first time when you look past yourself when it ends. I do not want to have regrets then, so I live on with all my might. Wow! Interesting. Something you learn from the first time when you look past yourself when it ends. Clearly a 12-year-old child who is telling me that is... I'm impressed. I would be impressed. Who do you want to see right now? My father, I want him to praise me for working hard. Oh, can Amane and Haruka also like bond in like a loss of a father? I mean, technically Haruka didn't like lose him physically, but like psychologically I feel like he lose him too, so... Yeah, keep working hard for your father and try not to disappoint him. Yay! We believe in you, Amane. Do you listen to music? For songs that are highly entertaining, not really. Again, that means that you listen to music. It is not entertaining music, it is, I guess, religious music? Or like music for like prayer, chants, I don't know. When do you wake up, go to bed? I go to sleep at 9 PM and wake up at 6 AM. Wow! Wow, going to sleep at 9 PM is really great. That's so good for you. Waking up at 6? Ah! Wait, it's how many hours of sleep? This? I mean, it's like 9 hours of sleep. Are children around your age? I mean, it should be like 10 also, like 8 or 10? No, like 10 or 12. I don't know at 12 years old how much time do you need to sleep. But 6 AM, my gosh, who is even awake in the Milgram prison at 6 AM? Like, you must be the only one. Like, being like, waking up at this time, like, and wandering alone, like, in your cell or in your prison. Well, maybe with Kotoko around. Kotoko never sleeps. Sleeping is for the weak. Do you believe in past lives and fortune tellings? It seems there are many fakes one. Okay, good. What would you do if the world were to end tomorrow? If everything were to end, then I might do all sorts of things I have never done before. Ah. So that means that deep down she is kind of conscious that she is... like she has to act a certain way to like please her family. Like deep down she wants to do things she never tried. Like being a child. Do you regret your murder? No, it was a natural obligation. Did you kill your mother because, I don't know, your cult require for the children to kill their parents? I don't know. A natural obligation? Oh yeah, she punished someone who broke the rule, a bit like what we said in the envy. Natural obligation is interesting. Do you want to be forgiven? Of course, I anticipated that you will make the correct judgment. Yeah, well, we'll see about that, Amani. Any complaints about being imprisoned? No, because this is a trial from God. Lovely, Amani. Did we learn a lot of things? Maybe, maybe not. We had lots of fun. And then 20 questions for our beloved Mikoto and Kotoko. Okay, so these questions are not the same, but now let's go. I'm very interested in them. Hope they will answer satisfyingly. Who's in your family? Me, my mom, and my little sister. My little sister's in high school. She's brilliant. Oh, I love you already, Mikoto. You are already like telling us way more information that you should do, and that's adorable. That's so lovely that you think of your little sister and you feel the need to tell the world about her. That's so lovely. A brilliant little sister it is. Have you ever played baseball? What's this question? I played baseball in high school. I wasn't very good at it though. I still practice my swing whenever I get frustrated with work. Are you practicing your swing in your room, or are you practicing your swing on people? That's a question I want to ask you. Have you ever had a lover? Of course I have. Do I really look that unpopular? Now, other question. Did you ever cheat on this lover? Because Mahiru, like, next cell is telling us that you might have done so. Should we believe in her, like, intuition? Megata is popular. Oh my gosh. I was about to say, like, lucky lovers. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that, maybe. Do you pay attention to fashion? Of course. No one would want to request something from a designer with no fashion senses, right? You dumping information on us like that since when you're a designer? Oh, so this is the company you are working for. This is a designer company. And you have like fashion sense, of course, but I mean like seeing how like good looking he was, like of course he was like taking care of his look, fashion thing. Of course. Do you like drawing? I like it, but I'm not very good at it. Art college was more study oriented, so my art skills are at the bare minimum. Don't go thinking that all designers can draw. That's lovely. Well, if you want, like, you can stick with shadow and you can like draw like little jackalopes everywhere. Fill the Milgram prison with jackalopes, like on the do tags, and bring Futa with you, who is also like tagging. You can like just like spray paint jackalopes everywhere. But okay, he's not good at drawing. What do you hate? Hate staying up all night working, reptiles, and violence. Well, about violence, that's a bit too bad considering your state. And reptiles, okay, you don't like snakes. Is this something that I should remember? I will try to do so. What are your hobbies? Shopping, darts, photography, cycling. Oh, that's so cool! I wasn't expecting cycling. Oh, I love cycling too. And like my little brother is doing like a lot of cycling in competition, so that's so cool. That's funny. That's pretty like, I mean like that's not popular, not that much popular. So funny to see that there. Darts. Funny, yes. Wasn't expecting that either. Shopping and photography. You only have good hobbies. Wow, lots of words. Why did you want to work at your current job? I work at an advertising company. Ah, hence the designer part. That's at the top of the business world, you know? Just being able to get to that position is something to be proud of. I worked really hard to get hired there too. But that's brilliant. You're brilliant, you never did anything wrong in your life, right? Right? Why do you refer to the people around you by nicknames? I think it started during college. Calling someone by a nickname that only you use can be very effective. I recommend it. Effective for what? Do you use nicknames so that you want something to be effective against someone? I wouldn't have worded it that way, and it come across a bit weird when you say you can. When you say like calling someone by a nickname that only you use can be very effective. I mean, he must have like tried to seduce a lot of people, right, with nicknames, and then what, killed them? He's like a like this little insect like that killed their partner after mating with them. A religious manta, that's how we call them? Is he like that? Then, question 10. Have you ever gotten angry at other people? I don't think I've ever gotten angry before. Isn't it kind of disgraceful to get angry? Well, you would be surprised, Mikado, to learn that you can actually get angry before. But you know what would be interesting? What would have been interesting? Or like I hope that maybe by the last question we can have it. If we would feel the presence, like the fronting of another altar, and seeing maybe a shift in the writing, like or like the way the letters, like the words are written, it can be great. I don't know if what will happen, but if it was happened, well, call me a genius or just call me a very smart jellyfish. Are you the type to take others into consideration? Yes, I am. I am a working adult, so communicating makes work easier. This is so ironic when, like, well, you know his character. I mean, like, it's like sweet, bittersweet irony. Like, of course, we are communicating. Communication is key. And yet, like, no one, like, dares to communicate with him, like, with his... Well, I guess, like, if Kodoko knows that he has the ID, would she dare to confront him about that and explain him what he's going through? But would he believe her? I don't know. How do you get to work? I ride a bike. It's a hobby of mine and good exercise too. I don't need to worry about missing the train, but that can be either a good or bad thing. What? Yeah, okay. Can be either a good or a bad thing. Okay. His answers are like pretty concise, clear. Do you forget things a lot? I think I've been rather forgetful lately. Yeah, this is what happened like when you dissociate. Like you have like what we call like dissociative amnesia, so yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if you forget things a lot. Maybe start to ask yourself why you're so forgetful. What will you be doing in 10 years? I'd like to work independently and make my own design company. That way I'm free to do what I want. If only you were a healthy, young, stable man. This would have been so sweet. Wait, I missed the question again. I shouldn't talk when I don't pause. So, nothing comes to mind about you being a murderer? I've already said as much. Wardencone, aren't you being too insistent about this? But you know what, we could maybe start to ask yourself questions. Like, if we are so insistent, it may be time to tell yourself something. How's your relationship with your parents? Okay, we have other divorced parents. My parents are divorced. I get along well with my mother. She raised me. I can't let her worry. Yeah, and divorce? Depending in the context of the divorce, if it was like done when he has like a young age, I wouldn't be surprised it can lead to DID. Like if it was like pretty hectic, if it was like pretty heated. Yeah, depending on like the situation, what happened. Yeah, and the fact that he can't let her worry. Well, that's sweet too, but like, that hurts too. Do you smoke cigarettes? Only the electronic ones. I used to smoke regular cigarettes, but I have sealed away that habit since I got a job. No, wait. This is not true, or maybe you are not aware of that. Wait, let me go back to Mimi. Okay, pause. I don't think that this is an electronic cigarette. That is a pretty normal regular cigarette to me. Just saying. This is a normal cigarette. I remember correctly. Now the thing is, maybe like Mikoto as host is using only electronic cigarettes, but maybe his alters are smoking regular cigarettes, and this is maybe how we can like differentiate during his smoking time. Like for example, like in the MV, like it was like obviously like an alter who was like bathing in the bathtub and like smoking regular cigarettes. So maybe this is how like we can distinguish like host Mikoto from his alters and like the type of cigarette he's smoking. Now the thing that I want to ask, does he still have regular cigarettes in his like possession? Like didn't he like stumble upon like regular cigarettes one day in his bathroom and like he didn't even question it? Or like maybe the alters are like pretty careful about it and like they buy like the little packet and then they hide it away far from host Mikoto's sight. But interesting. I've still the way that habit since I got a job. Well, spoiler alert, you are still smoking cigarettes. Regular cigarettes. What are your favorite food? Horse meat sashimi, pasta and bubble tea. Oh, bubble tea? Oh, I can see you drinking bubble tea, like... I am not surprised, but what is horse... Wait, horse meat sashimi? Is it like really horse meat? Oh yeah, this is really like a raw horse. I thought it was like... I didn't thought it was like real horse. I thought it was like the name for like something else. Wow, cool. I mean, if you eat horse meat sashimi, cool for you. I wouldn't dare to try to eat horse meat. It's maybe very good, but I think in my country we are not allowed to. I mean, are we allowed to eat horse? I don't know. Or maybe we are allowed. I just don't know. I've never seen horse being sold like in my local meat shop. I don't know. Do you believe in God? I don't. It's not that I'm denying that God exists. You see, there's nothing to be gained by believing, right? Well, aren't you the same one who is doing like tarot reading card? Are you a morning or a night person? I mean, maybe your alter is the one like doing the tarot reading. I used to be very active at night, but nowadays I go to bed early. You go to bed early and your alter are waking up during nighttime, going back to sleep. When do you sleep, actually? This would be like the question. When do you sleep, Mikoto? Okay, we learned a few things that are maybe not really helpful for us to decipher like his crime, but maybe like to understand like more about like his character, his job and all. Now, our Kotoko, you better answer truthfully. I know she won't. She will like she won't answer truthfully, or like she won't. Like she will say, why should I answer this question? I don't think I will answer this question. I am not obliged to answer this. Like, she will hide a lot of things from us. So maybe we won't have many things to say about her. Just who are you? Yuzuya Kodoko, someone who plans to fight for your sake. Well, that depends on you too, though. If she wants to fight for our sake, does that mean that she sees us, as weak, that need to be protected? Can you speak languages other than Japanese? Yeah, so, okay, yeah, I remember. That is not the same question as Mikoto. Of course, I already forgot that it is not the same. English. If it's just basic day-to-day conversation, then I can speak some Chinese and Korean too. Wow! And English with all of that? She's a spy. That's a perfect skill for an assassin. Can you forgive the other prisoners if they committed the same crime? Of course. I believe what I did was the right thing. Didn't I say so already? So you would technically forgive Futa. You will technically forgive Mu? Well, Haruka we don't really know. And yeah, I want to see your interaction with the other prisoner then. When did you start learning martial arts? In elementary school, perhaps? Without enough power, you can't enforce justice and do the right thing, can you? Yeah, I mean... Oh, now I want to see a Kazui and Kotoko fight. How do you spend your time at Milgram? Training and meditation. That's so cool. Yeah, pretty secluded life you live, but I understand. Which prisoner do you have the most interest in? It's hard to say. As for now, if it's about whose character I can't quite grasp, it'd be Kazui. Yes. I feel you. Me too. Is that surprising? No. It'd be Kazui with his strong sense of intellectual curiosity. You know what? Just, like, resolve that around a fight. What did you study at university? For a while, I studied at the Faculty of Law. There's something I want to do, though, so for now I'm taking a break from studies. Did I say law? I remember I said design. I don't remember if I talked about her being in law or not. Or maybe, or like having parents forcing her to do law and her wanting to do like design. Maybe I'm just tripping. But now she's taking a break to save the world. Save the week. Who is in your family? Grandmother, father, mother, and older brother. Okay, seems like a functional family. Is it though? Which prisoner do you think resembles you the most? How to say, their actions are always out of my scope of reasoning. Wouldn't the one most similar to me be Futa? Yes! Told you that since the very beginning. Although at the same time, he's also the most different from me. Ah, would you say so? Yeah, because he's not acting alone. Like when he's in a group and he rely on his group to serve justice. While Kotoko is really like acting on her own. So like they are similar but like very different in a way that she's not relying on anyone, she only relies on herself and not Futa. Like she's the one killing people, Futa is just like instigating everything but not like dealing the fatal blow, I guess. What do you think about the word femininity? Femininity, sorry. It's one of the means you can take. It's something you can freely choose depending on the scene, so it's not something to cling onto. So sometimes she can be feminine for to trick the people she wants to kill. Oh, I would like to see her like more feminine. I don't know. I don't picture her like that, but might be very interesting. Do you have a lover? I don't, but I get one if necessary. If necessary, as you'll get one if you need one to kill someone. I mean, like for example, you know, if you want to go to a club and this club like only accepting couples, then you will take someone as your couple and like it's necessary for a greater goal. Oh, I understand you. Do you have a quote you live by? There is no other path which allows me to live my life, so I will walk this path. It's a quote from where? Or it's probably a Japanese quote, no? There is no other path which allows me to live my life. I'm typing all of that on Google. So I will walk this path. So I will walk this path. Oh no, okay. Okay, no, I can't find it. I can't find it. Okay, I find something like pretty similar. Do not go where the path may lead, go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. No, but that's not the same thing, but that's Ralph Waldo Emerson. Like I did a thesis on him and he didn't say that, but like okay. Maybe it's like her own quote, sorry. Do you regret anything? No. Straightforward. Is there a prisoner you dislike? Mikoto! Mikoto is always catching strays. Why? What did he do, poor boy? Mikoto is noisy and also a nuisance. Stop the Mikoto hate. This is sad. This is sad for him. Like he doesn't have a friend he can talk to. He's alone. I mean, like he's only like smoking with Kazui and Shido, but he doesn't seem to be like that well integrated. Like Mikoto like would be like the third wheel during the smoking sessions. No, my boy. It's not a nuisance, it's just a bit different, that's alright. What's more important, the goal or the means you take to achieve it? The goal. Isn't that just obvious? I remember getting this question in the quiz, I said it depends. But yeah, I mean, it fits her character, like she would do anything to reach her goal. Even if it's not like very moral, very ethic, very lawful, yeah. What do you think about extenuating circumstances? I think it's a necessary way of thinking. I don't think that committing a crime in itself is evil, so it's only natural to judge while taking a person's situation into account. Yes! So she's like, she's a bit like S, like she will be the one like to punish like all of the other prisoners who she deems or did not act selfishly and not because of the circumstances for them to do so. What are the merits to teaming up with you? I'll act accordingly to your will, and I'll protect you from harm too. Have you forgotten about the time you were on the verge of death? Like, it seems like too convenient. I mean, like, I gain a lot. I mean, she gains a lot too, but the way she's always bringing this up really feel like she will gain nothing in exchange for us. Like, we only have advantages and not disadvantages in teaming up with her. I feel like there must be like something hidden beneath. Were you ever bullied in the past? No. Are people who've had such past the only one allowed to hate evil? No. I mean, there are things, I won't say worse than being bullied, but I mean, there are other circumstances that can allow you to hate evil, that's for sure, not only bullying. How much do you know about Milgram? I don't know anything. Everything I say are just guesses and speculation. Isn't that true for you too? Like, stop answering questions with questions. I also noticed that, like... Yeah. What do you think evil is? Oppressing innocent weaklings. Alright. Wait, how... Sorry. I just had a moment of clarity. No, not of clarity. Let me see Haruka weakness, envy. What was like... He wanted to be seen and pitied as the poor defenseless weakling or something? I don't really remember. I really love like the word weakling. I don't know, it's... Well, like, would you defend Haruka? That's the question. I wanted to be pitied and loved weakling. Okay, this is what he said, sorry. It was like the same words, but I just like had a flash. Okay, so this is interesting. This is what we have for the interrogation question. And wait, so the thing is, like, I went back and I looked back at Haruka MV. Wait a minute, I will show you that. Okay, try to remember what he said in his interrogation questions, and now look at this. Just something I just noticed it right now. Okay, not here, there. Especially in the chorus. Remember what he likes? Fireworks. It looks like fireworks. Did I point this out in the first time I watched the MV? Maybe not, I don't remember. But it looks like firework. There. What's an event that sticks in your memory? Fireworks. So now the question is, what happened during a firework moment that he shared with another girl? That's intelligent. That's brilliant. That's like hints that I love and that I love to catch. It won't help me on much things. It just I am collecting hints, and it's difficult to like link the dots all together. But what happened during a firework night? Or like, is this firework moment the only happy memory he had? Do we have other firework moments? I don't know. But yeah, water, he's drowning, and again, I guess this is firework? I mean, this is less firework, but I mean, yeah, I mean, like the sparkle here, it can be firework. Did he feel love from his mother in a firework party? Did he kill during a firework party? What happened during a firework night? He cried with the firework because it's like the only happy memory he had with his mother? Oh my! This is so cool. Okay, now, sorry. Okay, now, sorry. I managed to get these thoughts out of my head, and now, quickly, we are going to try to do the timelines and maybe learn more about the relationship between our lovely and perfect, adorable, pretty prisoners. Not sure about all of the adjectives I put there, but let's see that.